All right, so I think I got everything streaming. Peace, 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 family, Grand Rising. To everybody that is tuning in right now. Getting a couple of things together on my side. I know it is a bit early, going on about 5:40 a.m. Central Standard Time right now. Wanted to take a look at the charts, get ahead of the game. We get a couple of things together over here real quick. There we go. All right. Let me just make sure everything's coming through clear. Hopefully it is streaming on YouTube. Let me see. It says starting, so I don't know if it started yet on YouTube or not. Well, not YouTube, excuse me. That's on Facebook. Now, I am going to be recording again today for the first time in a while. New Money Matrix podcast episode. Just going to be a quick crypto update, looking at the price changes over the top 10 coins. Talk a little bit about the Axie Infinity token release coming from the launch pad of Binance. And I think I may go live on IG too. So let me get everything up and running here real quick. Grand Rising. Family, if you can, please let me know if y'all can hear me. Let me know if I'm coming through clear. Also, let me know if you can see the screen. In fact, let me throw that on the heat map real quick. Let me know if y'all can see the screen clearly. Binance seeing a nice, a little push to the upside while the rest of the market, other than Bitcoin, goes down. And this is probably due to the fact that you got to hold BNB in order to get the Axie Xfinity release. So we'll be taking a look at that here in a second. I do got maybe one or two stories I want to cover. We may look at the charts, but for the most part, I wanted to come live and really just record a podcast episode because I haven't done so in a while. So let me see. Should I get my? Let me see something real quick, family. Let me check these other headphones out. Okay, let me see. Let me whack these off. Let me see what I got connected over here. There we go. Family, let me know if y'all can hear me coming through clear. Let me know if y'all can hear me coming through clear. But I don't think you could have heard me earlier. All clear on audio and visual. Okay, cool. Brother Foster, Nettie G, Grand Rising, Miss Patterson, Grand Day. How we doing? Okay, so coming through clear on everything. Let me go ahead and get the podcast up and running, and let me get IG started up real quick. me go ahead and get IG started up. Let's see, what are we looking at here? We want to go to, and for those that don't know, you can tune in on the podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor. Just look for New Money Matrix. Should be the only one under that moniker, that name. So we're going to start that. Let's get this up and running. Let's open up IG. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to, let me make my page public real quick just for me going live, and I'm going to make it back private. Privacy. To make sure I don't have anybody waiting to follow me that I don't. It'd be weirdo sometimes, fam. You got to really, really screen those people that are trying to follow you. All right. Let's see. Okay, cool. So now we can go public. You know, we're just sitting back letting a couple people tune in. Y'all know it's kind of early. I know it is kind of early, so, you know, only for the early birds right now. Those that are able to catch it. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead and get this coffee and crypto going. See how many y'all can get to tune in. There we go. All right, so we are live right now, streaming YouTube, Facebook, IG, and I'm about to start recording New Money Matrix podcast for the first time in maybe about a month, maybe a little longer than a month. But we're definitely going to be taking a look at price action today. Looking at the top 10 cryptocurrencies, I will be covering a couple of stories, as well as possibly looking at price action. As we can see right now, for the most part, out of the majors, only BNB and Bitcoin are the only two in the green over the last 24 hours per Coin 360's heat map, which is what I'm utilizing right now. I haven't recorded this in a while, so let me go ahead and introduce myself. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. It's the Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with early live right now, YouTube, Facebook, IG, and recording. You may want to tune into the podcast. You can check it out on iTunes, Spotify, Anchor. For those that are listening in on the podcast and may want to check it out visually, you can definitely check it out on Chicago Crypto Hustler YouTube page, so you can actually see visually what we're going to be speaking about today. So for the top 10, what I'm going to be utilizing is CoinGecko. We're going to be looking at CoinGecko. Notifications that shorts are being liquidated right now. Actually get up trading. Let me see. Let me get it pulled up over here too. There we go. So let me see. Let me get the charts pulled up over here. Grand Rising, everybody that's tuning in right now on YouTube, Facebook, IG. I know it's early, but this is when the money's made. This is when you know, it's a never-ending thing actually. So let me see. Okay, here we go. There we go. So looking at Bitcoin over here, right? Because I got a couple of different charts up, a couple of different laptops. We can see that we had a trend that we were running in. Now we do got us a demand zone down here located, which is identified by the green. For those that are watching on IG, we came down, liquidity grab, wick right back up, and now we're moving right back up in that same area. So we're still in the same channel right now. Ethereum on the line, which we did see come up and hit the top band of our channel, got rejected, though we did find support here at the 382. Resistance is coming in at the 50% retracement line, which is $400. That was your support. Remember, this was major support right here. What happens when support gets broken? It then turns into resistance. So this is going to have to be the level that we're going to have to break back above in order to see that continuation to the upside. Though, let me go ahead and get started with the top 10, maybe do the top 20 cryptocurrencies. As we can see right now, per CoinGecko, there's over 5,994 different cryptocurrencies available across 406 different exchange markets. The market cap, as of right now, up 0.2%, is $401,742,363,378. Within the last 24 hours, we've seen around, what is that, 55 billion, 37 million, $179,041 run through the markets. And you can see the ET at 4.9. The Ethereum gas price for those that are operating on the ETH blockchain is 29 GUI. Let me take a sip of this tea real quick. Even though it is labeled coffee and crypto, you know, whatever you like to do in the morning, in the AM, in the rising, even though we don't mourn. So coming in the number one big bank ain't Bitcoin. Coming in, trading at 13 days, it's up 12% over the last 24 hours, 0.8% over the last hour, 0.6% gains. Coming in at number two, we have Ethereum, number two cryptocurrency in the world, ETH, trading at $393. Now, over the last 7 days, you're up 3.6%. Over the last 24 hours, you're actually down 2.8%, up 0.6% with this DT United States dollar tether, which is just a cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar. So it just trades at a dollar, as you can see. Trading at roughly a quarter, up 2% in the last 7 days, down 1% in the last 24 hours, up 0.6% within the last hour. Seems like everything's up 0.6, 0.7 within the last hour. Thank you y'all for coming to hit this. BCH trading at $260. Actually up 4.3% in the last 7 days, down 2.6% within the last 24.7% gains within the last hour. Coming in at number 6, BNB, Binance Coin, trading at $31.33, up 4.7% within the last 24 hours. Excuse me, last 7 days, 1.5. Coming in number 7, $11.67. Right now, you're up 6.9% within the last 7 days, down 3.3% within the last 24, up 1.1% within the last hour. Hey, bank accounts don't even give you 1.1% returns within a year. Coming in number 8, we got Polkadot or Dot, currently trading at $4.77. Now, you may want to do your research on Polkadot and what they have going on, what the building over there, the ecosystem, the amount of platforms that they are. For those that were able to see the Mantra DAO IGTV video where I did a tutorial on how to stake the Mantra DAO token, Mantra DAO sent up almost 20% in the last 7 days. 10% in the last 24 hours, and then 2% within the last hour. So what does that say about this token versus all the rest? A nice amount of interest is in on this token, to where you're seeing steady gains within the last, couple of time frames that we're allowed to look at. Now, what do we got after that? It's up 20%. Litecoin, LTC, OG. Litecoin is an OG. For those that don't know, Litecoin is an OG. Right now, trading at $57.75, up 20% within the last 7 days. Only losing only losing 0.1% within the last 24 hours, right? Only 0.1%, up 0.8% within the last hour. So we just took care of that. Now, coming in, which may be tokens behind it, ADA, trading at 10 cent, down 4.4% within the last 7 days, 1% within the last hour, 24 hours, and 0.8% gains within the last hour. Grand Rising, everybody. How we doing out there? IGTV or IG World, YouTube World, Facebook. Let me check in with everybody. Let me see who I got tuning in real quick. Hopefully the heat coming on don't do too much for the background. It's insane. I put in 1.5 ETH 10 minutes ago and have $6 in rewards already, 200 to 300% a day. Got finance has about 6,500% APY right now. Yeah, I'd be real careful with a lot of those new. I'd be careful with a lot of those new finance platforms. You know, I tend to only use a lot of the more reputable ones, even though I do gamble a little bit here and there. So Tyler 96 is using Tsunami finance 65,000% APY right now, which is not really sustainable. Grand Rising, Miss Agnes, All right, so let's get into the stories and see what we got going on. So first story we're going to be looking at, whale alert. Crypto user moves 1.1 billion in Bitcoin. An anonymous crypto holder just completed the largest dollar value Bitcoin transaction in history. Right? So this is now pay attention. This is the largest transaction ever created in history here. $1 billion, right? Well, 1.1 billion. And they are saying that it was a crypto holder, meaning it was one individual. So let's see what they're talking about. Let's really see what they're talking about. I've been holding mad XRP, wanting them to moon. Man, Queen. I'm gonna show you this as well, just like I show everybody else this. Now, when we look at the fundamentals of XRP, you know, everything sounds well, good. You know, they got certain partnerships going on with reputable individuals. But the thing that I tend to go off of, right, and this is just me, is I'm a technical analyst first, you know. So my thing is, what are the charts telling me about any asset, regardless of what they're doing as far as in the world with partnerships and different individuals and whatnot. So this is XRP since 2017, right? This is 2017. This is January 2018. And as you can see, the trajectory of XRP has just been going straight down. This is what people that just coming into the market, for those that don't know, if you're not able to read technical analysis, this is what your friends and those promoters aren't telling you about XRP. Yeah, they may be working with the banks. Yeah, this is the future of payment systems, which why would they want the price to go up if it's the future of a payment system? Wouldn't they want the price to stay down low? Think about it. Yeah, they're working with Western Union and all this good stuff, right? All this good stuff. But when you look at the price, it just goes down. So, you know, there's a lot of hope and wish that, oh, well, brother, when it pops, this is going to be the one. In the past, but I think that it's just going to do this. That, which I can show you is I will do technical analysis, right? I will trade the asset. I will look for setups. But as far as me just buying and holding XRP in and of itself, waiting for that day that it's going to pop to the upside, me personally, remember, this isn't financial advice in any way, shape, or form. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just an individual that does cryptocurrency on his own, speaking to you through IG, YouTube, and Facebook. But me personally, I can't buy an asset that's just gone down over the last 3 years, hoping and waiting for it to come up. Now, what I'm looking for is confirmation of an uptrend, meaning that we got to come and break some of these monthly highs that we've had. So you got a monthly high here, a monthly high here, a monthly high here, and a monthly high here, which we were coming to break, but we weren't able to do. Now, the positive thing about this, right? We did have another monthly high here, which we did break, which we are back tested as support. That is positive. So the next thing that you would want to see then is a break of If you can see that 29 cents, 29.50 to be exact, right? That's what you got to look for in order to say that, okay, Ripple has confirmed somewhat of an uptrend now. Now I can start scaling in at this point. You know what I mean? But until I see that confirmation on the chart, right? Until I see that confirmation on the charts, I don't care what Ripple's doing. I care not about their partnerships. You know, that's all to the well. But for me, it's all about confirmation of these charts. So now if we come and we look at other, this is Ethereum. Now Ethereum did have a nasty down. Now a higher high. Now another higher low, right? Litecoin, let's see. Higher low. This is our high. Now we're looking to make another high. So right now, trading within the zone between $60 and about $40 with Litecoin. Bitcoin Cash, what do we got going on? No, about 440. Right now, consolidating and finding support above $200, roughly 219. Major resistance is around B token 2017. It was trading around $1.08. You know what I mean? Chainlink's another one. Look at Chainlink coming in from about 38 cents to now trade at $11, right? These are the type of gains you want to see. Now, I'm starting to spark my interest once again with XLM and what they have going on with their payment systems, much just like XRP, right? XLM and XRP are actually two competitors, if you ask me. What site am I on? I'm using TradingView right now. But XLM and XRP are two competitors, right, as far as the payment system goes. So XLM may be one that you want to check out. But let's get you Bitcoin transfer history, right? With Bitcoin's price continuing to hold close to 13,000, one crypto wallet has moved more than 1 billion of the digital asset. According to on-chain data, a BTC wallet holder moved more than 88,857 BTC, worth roughly 1.15 billion for a fee, right, of only, and for those that have taken any of my classes, webinars, you already know how I'm going to read this, 27,847 Satoshis, or $3.58 at the time of publication. The coins were confirmed in block 654,364 on October 27th. So here we have an entity, right? Don't know if it's a company, don't know if it's a person, don't know if it's a group of people. We do know that it's one wallet. We do know that it's one wallet. And this one wallet moved over $1.1 billion for a fee of $3.58. You ain't doing this nowhere else in the world. Nowhere else in the world. Come on, man. They talk about, oh, why would I put my money? Because those that are more fortunate, though you can be one of these individuals, are able to do transactions like this without a counterparty or a middleman or somebody going into their pockets. Get your hands out of my pocket. Ain't that what he said? Data from analytics platform Crystal Blockchain appears to show that the user sent the coin from an address labeled as Axpo Bitcoin wallet. Now, because Coinbase cut institutional business in 2019, it is possible that the 1.1 billion in Bitcoin originated from the U.S.-based exchange. This, with the Bitfinex exchange setting the previous record in April, it transferred 161,500 BTC, or 1.1 billion at the time, for a fee, get this, family, of only 68 cents. 1.1 billion moved amount of Bitcoin to ever be moved. That honor goes to 550,000 BTC transaction made on November 16th, 2011 by the Mt. Gox exchange, worth 1.32 million at the time. That amount of Bitcoin could be liquidated for more than 7 billion today. There you go. I mean, low fees are one of the most important things when we start to think with a mind state outside of the United States, where you got countries that got 30%, 40% remittances is where you're trying to send money from one part of the country to another, and there's a tax on it. So if you got a 50% remittance fee, if I'm trying to send money from South Africa to North Africa, right, and they want a 50% tax, that means for me to send $100, they're only going to get $50. So more so than me thinking about a billionaire moving a bunch of money, I'm thinking of the country and her actually being able to get that whole $100. You know what I mean? That's the beautiful thing. That's the beautiful thing. Remember, we got to always understand, family. We got to think about outside of the scope of the U.S. thing right here. So, and I'm not going to put the individual out there, and I'm going to help him. I had an individual contact me from another part of the country, right? And I sent him a list of my donations for working with me, and the way he explained it was like, man, 50 of your dollars is like a month's worth of income for me. Right. And I got to take things like that into consideration, what it is towards me, because my thing is I just want the information to get out there. You understand what I mean? It's not really the dollar amount. It's just an individual does like to be with people. Me just having that understanding of the world. You draw what I'm saying? Let me see. What would you tell someone getting into this game this late, but sees the problem coming ahead in status? I'm gonna tell you this: it's not late though. That's another thing that a lot of individuals are getting my very, you know what I mean, very small amount. So number one, nobody's late to this game. You're actually beating everybody else. If you can go out, right, if you can call, let's say, the top 10 people in your call list, or go out to the top 10 restaurants, talk to your top 10 family members, and ask each one of them about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and blockchain, and you can't get an answer from none of them, understand that you're early to this game. And I've been telling people that since 2017 that you're early to this game. Another airdrop, they just gave away $8 million. Spotify competitor Audius airdrops 8 million of tokens to users and artists. For those that don't know what Audius is, it is a platform that you are able to streamline your music and get rewards, royalties. So Audius has retroactively distributed 8 million in governance tokens to musicians and listeners who have been using the platform. And this is what I mean by a lot of people come in and they want to try to find, oh man, brother, tell me where can I go get the free airdrops? Can I get this? And some of this are incentives for people that are just organically and naturally using this system. You understand what I mean? Giveaway. So we went over there and started using them. No, it's, man, this platform is nice. I see the innovation in it. I'm going to utilize it because I want to use it. And because I'm utilizing, now they're giving out incentives to individuals that are taking advantage and utilizing it. You know what I mean? That's where you're gonna find it at. That's where you're gonna get the mail. Let me see, real respect. Yeah, we top 10%. I'm gonna say top 5% to be honest with you. I'm gonna say top 5%. It's on 7% of us people involved in crypto. Airdrop. I have Audience downloaded but haven't used it yet. You should have used it when you would have got the airdrop. Wow, that's all the crust I need to wipe from my eyes. I think we need to pull in on BTMs or something. Definitely a good idea. I got certain things going on out here for individuals that don't know. You can reach out to BTC King, Mr. D Duncan. He is the United States distributor for the XPOS machines, which are actually ATM machines as well as contactless payments going on. Yeah, we definitely early, family. This is what I'm gonna tell everybody that's in earshot right now, and this is what I want everyone to understand from my own research and understanding. First, let me put this out there: I'm not a financial advisor in any way, shape, or form. I have absolutely no degrees or any type of certificates in any type of financial or economic studies. I'm 100% self-taught. So please take everything that I say with a grain of salt. Always remember that. Do your own research. Don't believe you were supposed to do that 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 100 years ago. You understand what I mean? It's kind of late to try to come in and buy something and expect to sell it at a price that it's never been at before. Correct? Now, when we look at cryptocurrency and the innovation going on over here at blockchain, in my opinion, this is like us being able to get in on those future Fortune 500 companies. You understand what I mean? This is the future of monetary, banking, tech, everything right here at our fingertips, family. And the playing fields ain't never been as even as they is right now. These are just in my opinion, though. Go do your own research. But to me getting myself, and my family in on things like this right now is going to solidify our generational wealth moving down the line to the fact where I'll be able to pass it down digitally through the use of digital assets, whether they're backed by gold, silver, artists, whatever the case may be. You know what I mean? It's all about first in line, first in time. And with what I'm seeing with cryptocurrency and not seeing a lot of innovation, a lot of people over here right now, this is what it's about. This is what it's about, just in my opinion. But yeah, the crypto-powered Spotify competitor Artist has retroactively distributed 50 million of its native audio tokens to artists and listeners using the platform. Damn, I could have just, damn. It's all right. I got a couple of other airdrops coming through. The distribution came alongside the launch of the audio governance token on the Artist mainnet, with 5% of the tokens initial 1 billion supply distributed to its top 10,000 artists and fans. Fam, if you can, please share this out. Whether you tune in on Facebook, YouTube, IG, share this out. Tag your friends, family. You know what I mean? If you like the information that I'm bringing in the way that I'm bringing it, please hit the like and or love button. But definitely share this out so people can get this information. Okay, I thought I sent those over there. Let me get that over to the brother. Audience seeks to reward content creators and listeners using this governance token, afforded them voting rights over how the protocol will evolve the future. The project plans to use blockchain technology to increase transparency and reduce middlemen across the music supply chain. Family, for those that are in the music right now, for those that are looking to get into music, for those that are producing, for those that are managing, if y'all not getting in tune with what's going on the blockchain, I don't care how professional. In fact, this goes in a lot of different professions right now. If you're in the real estate, if you're in the contracting, if you're in the music, if you're definitely in any type of banking, if you're in the finances, if the individuals that you around right now ain't talking about blockchain, they are behind what's going on right now. I don't care how professional they is. I don't care how much money they making. You are behind what's really going on, this paradigm shift, this monetary shift, this cosmic shift. If you're not talking about this stuff that I'm speaking on for the last 3 years, you are behind. Don't care how successful you is. Low key, there's a lot of successful people that are backdooring and investing in these platforms. Serena Williams, Nas, Jay-Z, Beyonce. Start doing the research, family. They may not be putting it out there, but they've got subsidiary investors or shell companies. I mean, not call them shell companies, but something like shell companies that are investing in this space. Are you saving the video? Yeah, yep. I'll save it. I just minted my first audio NFT on Mintbase. They are creating Near. They gave me 100 Near tokens for being involved in the ecosystem. There you go, right? So Purple Magic CMOS minted their first audio NFT. For those that don't know, an NFT is a non-fungible token, meaning that it's unlike any other token that's on the blockchain. When you look at Chainlink, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest, those are fungible tokens, meaning one token is just like the other token. So this individual minted their first NFT, which is a non-fungible token. So let's actually pull up. Let's see. Let's go to audience first. And then let's also pull up Mintbase. There we go. So as we got those pulling up, I'm gonna continue on with the story. Now it goes on to say, however, the native token currently only has two use cases. It allows holders to access an exclusive Discord channel and be staked. For those that don't know what stake is the equivalent to dividends. When you stake, you're getting staking rewards, which are the same thing as dividend rewards or dividends in the stock world. With 1.4 million audio currently locked up, the team is celebrating its mainnet launch with a Twitch stream featuring popular artists Dead Mal 5 and Rack. The algorithm determining token distribution heavily favored artists over listeners, with 75% of the issuance tokens allocated to creators based on the number of streams they generated. But come on, man, $8 million, family. Uniswap just gave away over $1 billion for free in this space. This is the shit that's not hitting the news. This is what you're not hearing about. This is what people may be hearing about and cuffing and holding to their chest and not telling you about. Or they just may be out the loop. But I'm here to let y'all know that this is going on over here. The incentives for you to grow wealth on your own terms and hold ownership and custody of that wealth has never been as great as it is right now. That's why I'm really, really trying to get y'all to understand it. Man, it's really empires that are being built over here on the low. I'm gonna tell y'all who's winning right now. The nerds. That like winning. That's who's winning right now. The nerds, man. These dudes and women. Those are the techs, the geeks. Over the last 10 years, guaranteed they've had 1,000% returns on their money just from being in this space, interacting with people used to laugh at and call stupid internet money. Right? I don't care if you have millions, those dollars will turn to dust. Yes, they will. They're blowing away right now in the wind. So for all my hustlers out there that got, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100 bands under the mattress, that's just dying a slow death right now. Dying a slow death. Number one, you're not even getting interest paid on your money. That's one thing that I had to wake up out of that street mentality and really understand what money was and what money ain't. Because the street mentality had you stupefied and dumbified, thinking with a nigga-like mentality. You understand what I mean? Where you don't understand the very paper that's in. You get what I mean? We think them dollars really mean something. So they feed us these mentally manipulating media and music. Cash rules everything around me. Get rich or die trying. At the end of the day, those are financial instruments that have been losing their value over the last 6. If you're holding cash, all you have are debt obligations. You're just holding debt. And what really helped me to understand that was when I collateralized my digital assets and I'm able to issue these digital dollars, they're calling the digital dollars debt. So anytime you go get a loan, you're being issued debt. If you go get a mortgage, you're being issued debt. You go get a car loan, you're being issued debt. Understand that. Peace, power, and prosperity, bro. Power born. What's going on, Savvy? Now, mint-based, if you're talking about on mint-based, then yeah. But minting is the equivalent to dividends. Minting really, okay, so this is the thing, because it can get kind of confusing over here because you got a dichotomy to a lot of the words. Minting is the process of you creating, right? So when the Federal Reserve creates new dollar bills, they mint them into digital assets over here. You are meant to create NFTs and artwork, right? If we go over here and we look at the actual mint-based platform, right? We scroll down. Let's actually take a look at art. Let's actually take a look at art. And it's right now what it's doing is it's fetching the markets. You got your husband listening. That's a piece. That's peace. Grand Rising, brother. How you feeling? Yeah, linear.exchange. Yep. I dropped linear about a week ago. Right now they're giving back 300 some odd % on Bitmax with the staking returns. So what you're looking at right now is a platform. You're able to open up your own digital store and you're able to sell music, memberships, services, gaming, tickets, art, news, photography, and products, right? Yes, products. You can sell products on here. You can create your own digital store and sell products for cryptocurrency. They got magic mushrooms. These are the different arts that you're going to see on here. That one's actually good. It would have been nice if they'd have been melanated. That's nice. I like that. Let me see. Sorry it's taking so long to load up for those that are tuning in. For those that are listening in right now on the New Money Matrix podcast, what you want to do is go to mintbase.io, mintbase.io, and take a look at the future of you know, art galleries, ticket services. I mean, the possibilities in this space are phenomenal right now. So what I'm going to do, let's actually look up Amir. We're going to look up Amir. We're going to see what we have available under Amir. We got popping up, I think this is Cosmic Rituals. Let's see, let's say load more. So right now what they're doing is fetching the markets. Let's see what we got pulling up. I'm getting a lot of shorted liquidation. I'm getting a lot of shorted liquidations coming through. So that means the price is moving on a trajectory to the upside. Let me get done with this though. What do we leave off at? And we're talking about audience now, that listen and those that create me, heavily favored artists over listeners, with 75% of the issue tokens allocated to creators based on the number of streams they generated. Follow accounts were used to allocate another 10% of tokens, while favorited playlists, number of songs reposted, and the number of songs favorited were used to determine the 5% each. At a rather large 40.6% of the token supply is back, with 36% for the distribution among the platform's investors, and 17.8% of the supply allocated to a community governed treasury. At 16 cents, the airdrop was valued at roughly $8 million. The token has a 24-hour volume of 6.6 million, nearly 86% of which changed hands on Binance. So this is available on Binance, family. You can get this on Binance. Yeah, Coinbase is for people just starting. Coinbase is definitely just for people just starting. And can you zoom out? My fault about that, Rise Loyalty. My apologies. What is the platform that carries crypto art? There's a couple of them. You got Mintbase, you got Rarible, you got Super Rare. I like that piece. This is Mintbase, what we're looking at right now. But if you really want to get really want to check out right now, I know it's early in the AM. Y'all came to get this work. Y'all came to get this info. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up and give you the best. So if we click on art, right, top collections are Rarible, CryptoPunk, Squiggly, Avatar, Super Rare, Marketplace, the Video Store, Async Art, Known Origin. In fact, let me see if I can find the Oracle on here. Nah, okay. There was an Oracle that I wanted to cop off of which one? Peace. What platform should we be using if familiar with blockchain and cryptocurrency? Buy, store, and trade it. I mean, you could use Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Binance, BitMax, KuCoin. KuCoin recently got hacked. You may want to stay away from them. Math Wallet. If you're using XMR, you may want to use TronLink. If you're using the Tron, they got a Smart Chain wallet. If you're using BNB and the Smart Chain platform. Let me see. Did I not click on it? There we go. Now, also, don't forget you got your digital avatars that you want to get in this space in order for you to move around in the digital space. Interesting. Let's hit view all, see what we got to offer here. Let me see. Let's go to Raribles. There we go. Damn, somebody done. That's crazy. Arthur Hayes, if you don't know what it is, that's Arthur Hayes. He is the creator of BitMax, CEO of BitMax, which was recently charged with money laundering. I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Selling these psychedelic pictures. So should we be holding our cryptocurrencies in a wallet offline for long term? Yeah, for long term. But not if you're going to be maneuvering. Well, you know what? For those that are in the DeFi, you can actually hook up your ledger to a lot of these DeFi platforms and maneuver straight from offline to online whenever you want to. So keep that in mind. Oh man, I actually just purchased the orb. Let me show you what I just snatched up. Damn, you know what? I don't think I can show you on this one. I can't. But I'm gonna show you on this other one. For those that are tuning in on IG, you'll be able to see it. Hold on. Come over here on this screen. And for those that ain't watching, hold on. Just looking at honey swaps. So what do we want to go to? In fact, no, you know what? I can actually go to OpenSea here. So let me go to OpenSea. So let me go to my items real quick. If I'm in the right wallet. Let me see. Yeah, yep. I definitely want to check out Respect Her. This is one that I just posted up here and created. You know, you can read the description. A known as mtDNA, taken from 147 people. Blah 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 blah. One of these branches consists of nothing but the African lineage. Da 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 da. All the racial groups, including some African. Yada yada yada. You know, I just put a little backstory to it. But they said that every person on Earth right now can trace his or her lineage back to a single common female ancestor who lived around 200,000 years ago. Now, I think it's a little bit further back than that. One piece, though. I really wanted to show you the orb that I just purchased. I think I just put it back up for sale, too. Let me see. Where is my orb? No, I think I purchased it here. Hold on, let me see. There goes my bear. I'm gonna be selling that pretty soon. The bear. There goes my Medusa head. Another one of my purchases. There goes my Corona Rising. My ritualistic. Here's another piece that I'm happy I picked up. I snatched him up early in the game when I first got into this. And I do apologize for those that are tuning in on Facebook and YouTube. I got a little carried away over there. But let me get back over here and finish off with the story, and then I can come back on IG a little bit later. So following up on the next story, we got Axie Infinity, right? Binance is excited to announce the 17th project on the Binance Launchpad, Axie Infinity. The token sale for Axie Infinity will follow a lottery format with the of use October 27th at basically 12 a.m. UTC time, which came in at 7 p.m. last night. Binance will record users' BNB balances for 7 days from that date on to the 3rd of November. The final BNB holding amount for each user will be determined as the average of the 7 days, using the daily average BNB balance circulating previously announced. So what they're doing is they're doing a token sale. Basically, you put however many BNB you want in your wallet. They're going to average it out, and then you're going to get that amount of Axis or AXS. For those who don't know what Axie is, I printed this on my page yesterday. This is Axie Infinity. These are collectible, little tradable, little creatures, little pets. If you got children involved, family, buy these for your children. Let them interact with it. I'm actually going to get my own breed farm. That's what I'm looking to do. Fresh, got good quality, good create a certain strain of Axies. When I create on Mintbase, it automatically uploads to OpenSea. Okay, so remember, those are just them on Mintbase, though. You can go ahead and put them up for bid on Mintbase, but it's just operating and showing you that it's on Mintbase. When's your classes? I got some upcoming classes in a few, but I do one-on-ones. For the majority, for those that are tuning in right now, my specialties is one-on-ones. Classes is cool, like Henrietta Lacks, who sells are used still today. Exactly. For those that and I'm gonna show you something even interesting about that. I was showing this to the class over the weekend, right? And they was like, well, why would we want to own our genomic data or sell our genomic data online? And I was like, because they already doing it, right? So when we look at encryption, right? And this is how deep the rabbit hole goes over here in the cryptocurrency space. For those that may have never seen this right here, you do have the gene chain, the DNA marketplace, right? DNA data marketplace. If this is a DNA data marketplace, what are they selling over here? What is up for market? If you've done a DNA test, you can sell your de-identified data for researchers, helping science, and potentially earning back the cost of the test itself. Your data is valuable. So if they're giving you the ability to sell your data, what do you think Dave, right? If they're giving you the ability, and this is when we start talking about Henrietta Lacks at the class this weekend. Liquidated short at 13,471. It seems that Bitcoin may be running right now. Let's go take a look. Let's go in. Yeah, yep. Bitcoin going on a little run right now. Popping up from 13,100. Right now you're at 13,453. Can they use this to clone us? I mean, I wouldn't see why not. I definitely, I'm not going to put nothing past them. Interested in buying DNA data, right? This is the different news that it's been in. I got you. And then they tell you how it works over here. So yeah, this is encryption.com. I've been talking about this platform for over 3 years now. I'm kind of not jammed, but I've dealt with a lot of the developers and CEOs in this space. You know what I'm saying? Doing what I do as far as the content creating. So I actually follow him on Instagram too. Seems like a kind of down to earth dude. If you have your DNA tested, you may download your DNA data file and create a gene chain profile now. Encryption de-identifies the raw DNA data data file by stripping it away from name, email, and other sensitive information. DNA data buyers search gene chain profiles suitable for their project and purchase de-identified genomic data with DNA tokens. Let's see what test kits they got available. These are their test kits. They were using 23andMe or 23andOne. Is it 23andMe? 23andOne, whatever it is. They was using them for a moment. Bitcoin is linked to. This is the thing. Let's put down some of these myths. Money is linked to whatever you link it to. That's it. That's all. Money is linked to whatever you link it to. Now, cryptocurrency itself is created through computational power, not from adrenochrome. It's linked through the use of solving complicated algorithms, and upon solving that complicated, right? At the end of the day, all this is codes going back and forth. The only thing that gave it a monetary value was humans. Other than that, you can send cryptocurrency for free. You don't have to get paid for it. It's just a code. You understand what I mean? Remember, family, there's no coins. There's no money anywhere. There's not real cryptocurrency. Or there's not. We see it's linked to adrenochrome, body kidnappings, murder, coke, bud, LSD, acid. It's linked to all that, just like fiat notes is. It's linked to whatever the individual chooses to link it to. These are just my personal opinions, family. These are just my personal opinions. Always remember that. I had a real interesting thought that came across my mind. When we think about the original, they say the first Bitcoin used was to use to buy 2 pizzas, and now those 2 pizzas were worth a couple of $1 billion, yada, yada, yada. I mean, in my thought, when I really started doing the research, I thought, well, shit, what if them 2 pizzas was originally Pizzagate? Weren't they ordering children through the use of a pizza menu? So wouldn't it be plausible to say that the first transaction ever for pizza was I'm gonna leave that alone, but it's certain shit that I'll be thinking about, certain things that I'll be putting together, right? If it is or it ain't, it's a digital asset that can bring back value to the user and the holder. That's what my focus is. Everything's gonna have a yin and a yang, meaning that it's gonna be used for evil. Yeah, the dark web been using cryptocurrency for a long time. But cat wrap. Let me see. Let me get back to this Axie Infinity. I don't know. We went through that Axie Infinity. I think that's about it. We got any questions or comments coming in? For those that are tuning in on the New Money Matrix podcast, I do appreciate you tuning in today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the podcast. I'm going to keep streaming, though, on YouTube, Facebook, and IG for a minute. So peace, power, and prosperity for those that tuned in on the New Money Matrix podcast. Until the next one, I'm gone. There we go. So we saved that. There we go. Add recording the episode. I immediately thought of it as soon as you said it. One pep and one cheese. Facts. That's right. Everything has its negative and positives. You as God. Linear exchange or linear.finance? About linear.finance? Talking about this? A decentralized Delta One asset protocol. Delta One asset protocol to cost efficiently and instantly create, manage, and trade synthetic assets with unlimited liquidity. So cross-chain means across different blockchains: Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, XDAI, possibly, right? It's cross different chains, right? Synthetic asset means a synthetic version of the underlying asset. So they're going to have synthetic Bitcoin, possibly synthetic oil. If this is the one that I shared a while ago, yeah. So they're looking at synthetic esports. You can't stake this right now. It is, what is the price of Lena right now? Lena, if I'm not mistaken, let's see, let's take a look. Yeah, in other words, definitely don't get left behind thinking crypto is only negative. Half a penny right now for Lena. This, hold on. Let me get it pulled up. Those are like the compound, the returns that they get. Though, even though with this platform, you will be giving up custody. So what I've done is I've staked on both. I stake on my personal wallet and I stake on a centralized platform, because with the centralized platform, I'm actually able to get my staking rewards and compound them, right? So these are the different coins that you can stake over here on BitMax, and these are the different returns that you get. Oh, they've changed the way interesting. They changed the interface over here. So expand all 26 staking projects. So they got a total of 26 staking projects over here, right? There it is. Lena's right there. Out of all of them, Lena's giving back 332.6% APY. You got to stake a total of at least 1,000 Lena. The bonding day, I believe, is 1 day, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, regular bonding, unbonding period is 1 day. So you can unbond it in a day. Let me see. What are these? Instant unbonding, compound mode, pre-staking program. They got a pre-staking too. Right, we got a campaign to conversion. We're the brand ambassadors for the coin we invest. Might as well raise the conscience around crypto. Been doing it for 5 fucking years. Yep. It's really like 450%. Yeah, it's really more when you compound it, definitely. When you compound it. But you can stake a lot of different currencies over here. Also, if you want to, wait, what's that down there with the 40%? XNS. Oh, that's Insolar. Okay. They do got Atom, which is Cosmos, Tezos, B Pro, LTO, Harmony, Band Protocol, Center, Centura, Serum, Geek. They got the OHM token 20% right now. And OHM got knocked down real quick. It was giving 88%. R Fuel right now still giving back 50%. EasyFi, who got in on a couple of weeks ago, giving back 50%. Another platform you may want to take a look at. If this is the right platform. No, it's not. It's EasyFi. What is it? The EasyFi.network. Let me see. There we go. Yep, EasyFi.network. Lending protocol for digital assets. This is a layer 2 DeFi, meaning a lot faster and a lot cheaper. A lot faster and a lot cheaper. So micro lending, there are billions of people in emerging economies who are working only because of daily time-bound loans of small value. However, these people are exploited by exorbitant interest rates by local financiers. Micro loans from EasyFi are built for the very purpose of enabling people to draw upon small loans quickly for various purposes, be it their small business, medical emergency, or early salary in case of various territories where salaries are paid in crypto. Under-collateralized loans. Under-collateralized loans are going to be one of the most important innovations of the lending industry to enable strong adoption and trust in decentralized lending. Connected with Trust Score, a decentralized rating mechanism built by CoinFox, EasyFi will enable the community to access billions in the capital that can be allocated efficiently. What we got going on in this space, family. Family, if you haven't watched it yet, please go watch one of the best. One of the first movies that really put me in tune with what was going on out here. Definitely go check that out. It's a good idea to get some BC. That's one of the most easiest ways. One of the most easiest ways to purchase cryptocurrency is through Cash App, and one of the most easiest ways to deposit it or transfer it off of there so you can put it on your own personal wallet. Always remember, family, if you're using platforms like Cash App, Coinbase, you do not own the cryptocurrency that's on there. Once again, you do not own the cryptocurrency that's on there. You are a third party or beneficiary in some sorts, to where they're acting in a fiduciary manner. They actually hold custody of it. So what you want to do is maybe get a ledger, Nano S, Nano X, a Trezor, a keep on a wallet that you hold the private keys to. So now credit for more trusted based loans where both parties either know each other or accept the level of risk by deciding upon the trust score of the borrower. The delegation will typically come into play for loans above a certain size, enabling financing of various needs of trusted in the entities via the protocol. Now, those who have been following me for a moment, you may remember that I created a decentralized community called the Indigenous Association. No, the Indigenous Associates for Decentralization, where we are able to do our own under collateralized loans on the Ethereum blockchain utilizing the Maple loan. I'm still looking for tribe members. Credit default swaps, CDS, which brings insurance to DeFi, are also going to be an important feature of the protocol, enabling suppliers of loans, especially of certain size, to be able to convert those. Listen to this. This is what they do with them loans y'all make. Sell them to institutional customers who are willing to cover the risk. This enables a simple form of credit. So, family, this is what's going on in cryptocurrency. This is what's going on in the cryptocurrency. It's not just, hey, buy and sell Bitcoin and buy and sell this and make money. Nah, they're rebuilding. I'm gonna say this one more time. They are rebuilding the banking and the monetary system over here. Literally rebuilding it. And if you're not part of that reconstruction, you're gonna get left. and you're not going to understand how to operate in this new world. These are just my opinions. Once again, peace, power, and prosperity to everybody that's tuning in. Grand rising to the multitude. Do we got any questions or comments? What we can do is a AMA real quick. Ask me anything. Let me tune in and see who's tuning in right now with Facebook and YouTube, because I have been neglecting them. Let me see what's going on. All the rewards drop. Cool. MetaMask is my favorite. I use it to connect to the Trust Wallet. Yep. All this is awesome. They are ensuring they stay E-list by buying all their Bitcoin. Yep. Yep. Ocean. Yeah, Ocean just hit 50 cents. That was nice. Ocean's. Okay, so let me see. Questions or comments. How you learn more about any type of information about it? So just reach out to me if you are interested in it. That's what we really need, family. If y'all want to rebuild this quote unquote Black Wall Street, it can be done over here on the blockchain. I'm gonna say that again. If y'all really want to rebuild quote unquote Black Wall Street, it can be done over here on the blockchain. Decentralized, totally transparent, and we can get in ahead of this run that's going to come into this digital world. I mean, just based off what I've shown y'all today, how could you not want to build an infrastructure based off of what they're allowing you to do, build an infrastructure? Sachs, especially the loudmouth JP Morgan. Yeah, Jamie Dimon did that. When the switch happens, what do you think will happen to everyone with no cryptos? Digital currencies. Once again, these are just my opinions, family. But they'll be given central bank digital currencies, right? Which are currencies that the government will control. So as an example, right, you'll be given a certain amount placed into your bank account. Now, remember, these are digital currencies that are centralized, so they own them. So let's say, and I really got this idea from watching the video of another individual that lives in another part of the country where they run off of that. Wow, they ended me. Let me go back live. They did just end me on they just cut my video on they just cut my video on IG. Let me come back over here though. There we go. There we go. Wait for people to tune back in real quick. Let a couple of viewers tune back in on the IG side. They did just clip me on IG. They did just clip me on IG. I see the family filling back in though. I see the family starting to fill back in. Peace, family. Just let the IG people tune back in. Like I said, we can do a quick AMA. Ask me anything. This Axie Infinity though, this the lick though. Slickest things I've seen. And they got way more than just Axie Infinity. There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Okay, let me connect my MetaMask real quick. You want to do this? You want to do MetaMask? There we go. Next. There we go. All right, so now we can connect with MetaMask, which is what I'm doing now. Connect. And now we should be able to go to the marketplace. Here we go. So these are the different Axies for sale. You got some for $22. Breed count 0 on that one. They got a breed count of 1. Breed they have. Are they a beast? Are they a plant? Are they a reptile? Are they aquatic? On what stage are they in? You know what I mean? What's the best way to learn Forex and pair trading? I guess sign up for a Forex class, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to tell y'all what my thing is. My biggest thing is all about chart reading. If you're not going to learn how to read charts, don't trade. If you're just going to copy and paste, don't trade. Because if you just copy and pasting, you're getting spoon fed. That means that the feeder doesn't feed you, you starve. That's why I like to just teach people hands-on. I like to just teach y'all, show y'all how to use everything. That way you can go off in the wilderness on your own. Yep, Pokemon. It's just like Pokemon. It's just like Pokemon to me. It's just like Pokemon. That breed, they got a breed kind of 4. I'm trying to find some that haven't been bred yet because I want fresh. I want fresh. Now, these are the lowest prices. Look at some of the highest prices. Those are babies. I'll make them snatch a bunch of them. Hold on, them a little too high. Let's go down a little bit. Yeah, y'all see these crazy prices? Do you teach charts? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. See, right now it's going for 1,206,000. No, yeah, $1,206,424.86. It's a reptile. It's on alpha level 1. Breed count is 0. Health is 47. Speed 41. Skill is 31. And the morale is 45. So they want 1.2 million for that. For those that are old enough, right? Y'all don't remember, and I may be sharing my age. Y'all don't remember Tamagotchi or the Gigapets? Y'all don't remember Tamagotchi or the Gigapets from back in the day? Hey, also you can buy land over here too. You can buy land over here. Yes, you can buy land over here, Steve. Yeah, Gigapets. Yep. Gigapets. That's what you got over here. You got Gigapets that have actual dollar value now. Raise them, breed them, fight them. It's the interactive world. They also have bundles. I think I just purchased some shrooms over here, if I'm not mistaken. I purchased some magic mushrooms. Let me see if they got them on here still. They still got some available. There they go. I just purchased me a couple of orders of magic mushrooms. Just because I like psychedelics. Specifically psilocybin. So this is what y'all got at y'all fingertips. This is what y'all got at y'all fingertips. Now let's scroll over and get into the money. Let's start looking to see what's going on. Parker. There we go. So we got Bitcoin, right? Let's look at this in another way. Bam. So let's go ahead and set our chart up, right? I'm gonna run y'all through all drawing tools. All right, so this is Bitcoin on the monthly, right? This is going back. So this is the dip. This is the crash everyone talks about with Bitcoin when it went to 20,000. It crashed, dip right here. This is Bitcoin as a whole. This is going back to $3, right? Bitcoin's in an uptrend. I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it clear as day. Bitcoin's obviously in an uptrend, and you're obviously continuing that uptrend right now, right? So let's not want to look at, right? first thing I want to look at, right, is my swing low to swing high on the fib level. Real easy, right? When you use Fibonacci, your normal levels of retracement are usually between the 382 and the 618, right? After you break through the 236, which if you're looking at these levels, right, all this denotes is from the highest point to the lowest point, you've made it back 23.6% of the way, 38.2% of the way, 50% of the way back up to your highest point, which was 20,000 or 19,666. That's your highest point, right? 61% of the way and 78% of the way. Right now, you're hitting the blue line. 20 or 18,666 from the low. Oh, hold on. From the low of 3,122. So what happened now, if I change this, 50% retracement, right? You rally to the 618. Now, usually this is a decision-making area. Usually you're either going to see you reject from here, right, and continue the original trend, which was a downtrend, or you're going to continue to rally and go to your next point, which would be $16,125. Now, be mindful, the higher the price of Bitcoin goes, the more wild the crypto versus like a psychedelic. Definitely, it's metaphysical to me. That's the way I look at it. It's actually metaphysical. So once we hit 16,000, 13,000 could then become your base, meaning you can come back and retest 13,300 as support, right? Always remember, it's all about breaks, confirmations, and retests. Breaks, confirmations, and retests. Can you break this? Retested it. So like I say, I haven't been taught this. I didn't take any courses. So now, once we've identified our highs and our lows, right? Break that down. Now we can start going in deeper. So now we go. Let's swing these back over to the left. Visibility, style. Here we go. Put it on the left. So now the numbers are going to be over here, so we can identify what we're hitting, right? Because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a swing low to a swing high, which our swing high will be right here. What is that? About 13,008, right? So we get our swing low to our swing high, and then we'll reverse those back over to the right. Bam. So now you're looking at your retracement and then the rally, right? So now if we hide the larger one, the macro, right, and just look at the micro, we can see how we've coincided with each one of these levels almost perfectly. We're basically coming back up for the first time to our final resistance level at 13,880. Right now you're at 13,400. And now we're looking at 1388. 3-1, that's 4. The H is 44. So now we're looking at 44 resonating. What platform do you use for charting? TradingView. The platform I'm using right now, TradingView. This is what I use for charting. Now, there's another way to look at this, right? Because we do have a high and now a confirmed low. So a couple of different tools, because now we want to see how high can we go. Well, off top, I could tell you 18,000, but utilizing the fib, right? Utilizing technical analysis. Bam, there we go. Your 1618 is 20,000. Retest. We need to see a break of 13,880, a confirmation of support, meaning that we want to print daily candlesticks or at least weekly candlesticks. A couple days, but we need at least a week candlestick printed above that level as support, and then possibly a rally and then a back test to confirm it as support. So now look here, right? This is what I mean. We came up here to the 50% retracement line, right? Right here, the green line. You got rejected by the 618. So now look what happened. You broke, confirm as support, retest, and then break. Confirm as support, possibly retest, which is why I'm not getting too happy and entering large positions right now, because we can always see a retracement all the way back to 11,700, right? You can come back and retest this previous. Always remember, don't buy the pump, family. Do not buy the pump. This is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. It's not meant to be any type of financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. But you're not supposed to buy the pump, right? So now we have certain levels that we can possibly come and hit. 20,000 once that, 30,000 to 2618, right? Now let's switch it up a little bit. Let's remove all drawn tools. Which I use the 20, 50, 100. All major moving averages on the weekly, positive, right? We break down to a daily, how are we looking? Same 4 hour. Riding it kind of close. Let me break it back open. There we go. You're riding that 20-day moving average kind of close. So now look what's happening right now. You seem to be topping out. So now where would your first level of retracement come down to? But this is all about levels, so it's actually real easy to play this game. And that coincides with your 20-day exponential. That's 13,000, right? So now what you do is you go and you get your price tags. Bam. And then bam. Right? Drag that over. Open that up. Let's see if I can get it to where y'all can see it on IG. There you go. 13,316 and 13,112. Those are your respectable support levels if you tend to break down, right? You want to see a bounce there. That's why charts are important to recognize the pumps, right? Yeah, pumps, dumps, the whole 9 yards. Convergence, divergence, meaning where there's a similarity or a difference between. So, all right, as an example, right, I'm going to show y'all something real slick right here. This is some real game right here. So on the 4 hour chart, right, if you notice right now, you have a high here. We'll use the wick. You have a higher high here, right? And then you have what? A higher high here. So bam, you got higher highs on the price action. But if we come up here and we look at RSI, which is your relative strength index, I want you to notice that you got a high here, a lower high here, and a lower high here. Can anybody tell me what this signifies? You got higher highs on the price, lower highs on the relative strength index. This is an oscillator. This here with MACD. You're getting higher highs on price action, family, but you're getting lower. But to give it some type of credence, you do have a positive bar starting to print on a 4 hour MACD. So 4 hour MACD could be seeing a push slightly to the other. In fact, let me see if I can. We have to get these children on this now. They're capable. Clear their mind from the junk and get their little asses learn the crypto and astrology charts. So, yeah, facts. In fact, y'all can actually go watch my son on my YouTube channel learning this about 3 years ago when he was 10 years old. He was learning how to read charts when he was 10. He went on to make his own YouTube channel, and he grew an account from $500 to $1,000 on YouTube. My son at 10 years old, 2017. So the children can definitely learn this. And just let me give you a quick, let me see, bearish. I don't want to just be talking out my ass. I want to show y'all the proof. Receipts. So class A bearish divergence occurs when there's a rise to a new high, right? When price rises to a new high, but the oscillator can only muster a high that is lower than exhibited on a previous rally. Class A bullish divergence occurs when prices reach a new low, but an oscillator reaches a high, bottom, blah, 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 blah. But we're looking at bearish, right? So let's look at a couple of examples of bearish divergence. Let's see what their examples look like. We're in class right now. We're in class. So let's see. They're using the RSI here, I believe. All right, so that's bullish. Let me see lower highs. Here we go. So you got a high on price with a lower high on the oscillator, right? Which is really a consecutive low, but it's still the same thing. Still the same thing. I use exponential moving averages. I like exponential moving averages over simple moving averages. Yeah, MACD is lagging. All indicators are lagging. All indicators are lagging indicators. To be honest with you. So all I was showing y'all, this is class A bearish divergence showing up on Bitcoin. So don't be surprised if you top out right here and drag back and maybe see a wick back down to. Remember I said this too, family. Remember I said this. Look to see if you see possibly a wick and then see the body close above that 13, one of that 13th up. Now, another way we can figure out what our possible retracements to be, right? Let me see. Sometimes it's easier when I just use my fingers to navigate on this one. Let's put this on a daily. There we go. Okay. So what we can do here, we can look at I'll be feeling like Tony Stark, how he used to do it on what is that, Iron Man, how he was moving the screens everywhere and doing all that shit. Futuristic stuff. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I love this shit. Let's remove. Let's do a swing low, swing high. There you go. Supports at about 12.6. Supported about 12.6. So now keep this in mind. This is where your major order blocks is at. Right around here, top of that previous head and shoulders. We haven't really done that yet. So be mindful on the daily that your 20-day moving average is all the way down here around 12.1, 12.2. And always be mindful that you can just start. What do you use for crypto cold wallet? You can use the Trezor, Nexo, or not Nexo, Trezor, Nano, Ledger, Keep Key. They had a couple of them. Just pick which one best suits you. So let's see. Ethereum, what's he starting to do? Ethereum's still in his channel. Still looking nice in the channel. And also remember what I told y'all. Remember, this is just art to me. This is just painting and art. You know, I used to do still art, pastels when I was a shorty. So to me, I just create art pictures, and the pictures tell me stories, and the stories tell me what to do as far as buying and selling and investing. So this is Ethereum. Oh, remember, Ethereum can still come back and test these channels. Right now, you're breaking down. In fact, okay, so this is nice, right? Let's take a look and see what's happening. You were being supported by the 20-day exponential, right? You ended up breaking that. What happens to support when you break it? It turns into resistance. Look what's happening. You broke all the way down to the 100-day exponential, bounced from there, had this little bit of convergence right here where you were actually being rejected by the you broke that. Now look what's happening. You're being rejected by the 20-day exponential. So what has to happen in order for Ethereum to continue its continuation? It has to break the 20-day exponential, possibly back test it at support, and then continue to rally. But even upon breaking it, you still got to get past 409, which is where your support, or previous support, new resistance is going to be at. So right now you're battling it out with the red line right here. If you can't break that, you may retrace back down to the 50, which is around 397. May get picked up there. If not, it's back down to lower prices, because now what's happening is the trend is changing, right? Remember, it's all about trends. It's all about trends. The trend is changing. Look, the trend is changing, right? You went from an uptrend and now you're in a downtrend. Still got the CME gap at 98, but I'm not sure we'll see that. Yeah, you can definitely look to those. You can definitely look to those gaps as indications. You can definitely look at those gaps as indications. What time is it? 7:09. So it's back around 13 cents. Coming back down to retest the 100-day exponential bounce from there. You are finding support back above previous. Well, shit, that looks like a head and shoulders, to be honest with you. But nah, it was, if one day you could do some breakdown of the token stuff. I just got to the cryptos and now they're rolling hard with that token thing, always changing. Nah. Tokens and cryptos is roughly the same thing. You got currencies and you got tokens. Currencies are, if you want to look at it, the original asset, and then the tokens are the assets that have been created on the actual currencies, blockchain or platform. So as an example, if you look at Ether, right? All the currencies that have been created on there, basic attention token, ZRX, Chainlink, those are the tokens, right? Those are the tokens. BNB right now, BNB looking like a real nice setup. Was this a head and shoulders? Right shoulders kind of, and be like, let me turn this off real quick. So we could look at something like, let me move this down a little bit, right? And I'm not saying this is correct. I'm just saying something that I see. So if I was correct, right? If this is a head and shoulders pattern, and we're just now breaking that head and shoulders pattern on BNB, you'll be looking for a back test of the neckline, which would be probably something like this. So come back to back test that. But then, you'll be looking for an overall breakout, something in the amounts of, let's see, what does this give us? If this is a head and shoulders. Three, let's see, let's mark that off actually. We mark that off and then we scope left and we see that we got any type of confirmation around that area. So now we've pierced through that before, haven't really breached it, but basically it's telling me that if we break this head and shoulders pattern and find support above this neckline, my next target should be $33.16 for $31.29. Now, if we go back in depth and we look at what type of profit that could be, right? About 6.4%. Not bad. Now, if you're using leverage, right? If you're using 10% leverage, now that's 64%. If you're using 100% leverage, then it's, multiplied by 100. Right? You dropping jewels, yeah. Try to keep dropping jewels on y'all. That's how we all get rich, right? That's how we all get rich. So That's a nice little move off of BNB. But y'all see how I identified it though? It's all about being able to identify patterns, shapes, triangle, though possibly. But now I like the head and shoulders formation that I found. So, any closing questions or comments, family? I'm about to get out of here. I do got a long day. A couple of people I want to let me look at this DeFi perp token. Made a lot of money off this one a couple of months ago. So let me see what type of rally we can see. Let me see. All right, so peep this out, right? Peep this out. You got consecutive lower lows, right? Consecutive lower lows. You really got higher. Let me see. Did this play out right here? That was to about right there. Yeah, this right here was this between these three touch points right here. That was bullish divergence. You broke to the upside, gave you a move from about 1800. What was that? It gave you a move from about 1750 to about 2200, 2240. You're still continuing that descent, but now what happened though? You've stopped making those lower lows. Now you're starting to make slightly higher lows, right? Right. So now what do? We come and we mark off our support. Bam, we've identified support based off of the wick low right here. So now the way that we look at this is as long as we hold the support at 1715, right, and we start to change our trajectory already. I mean, you can see the the negative momentum on the MACD getting weaker and weaker, right? Now, what does the RSI tell us? I got into crypto after you posted the IMF announcement, but still have to learn how you can make daily money out of all of this. Where's your classes, bro, so I can send these streets to you? Hit the link in my bio. Hit the link in my bio. All right, now this is the thing about making daily money. Family, do not look to make income out of this unless you're willing to put income type of money to get that type of income type of money back, right? Meaning that you got to put in an over collateralization to bring back. In fact, I got a video that I did a while ago where I created a formula that shows you how to get income trading and the type of percentages you got to bring back based off the amount of capital that you put in. I'll look for that video a little later on and I'll post it again. Actually looking good for a turnaround. We got three a triple bottom, double bottom, triple bottom coming on right around here. Coming back here, we started our low. Let me see. Yeah, and then we started making low. So yeah, I'll probably be looking for let me see. I may come place a position on here and place a tight stop on it. I actually like what it's showing right now. This is our previous support too. Look at that. That's where we came right back down to. You're retesting your previous resistance / support levels from when it first came out. So if DeFi tends to pick up because this is a over collapse, this is a index to pick back up. This one's going to continue to rally as well. Wagwan, Islam, peace, queen. So yeah, this is looking nice. AMP, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm bullish on AMP. I've been holding AMP since it was down here around 60, 70 cents. This is just something I'm holding. I like the schematics of the token. A lot of people lost faith in it. I'm currently up. And it's currently in the uptrend on the daily. Talking about it. Yep. But to do that, you got to find the ones that nobody's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Uni. Well, no, this is UMA. I called it about $1, went to about 30 bucks, and then it sold off from there. So that one brought back a nice amount of profit. Let's see. Uniswap continues to sell off. This looks just like it looks just like Ripple, just a different, different time span. But this is exactly equivalent to how Ripple looks right now. Let me see what else I got on my watch list. Let me look at the alts and see what I got over here. Tron, I'm actually bullish on right now. As we can see, it just broke the 7. Well, no, not just, but it's been holding up support at the 20-day exponential over the last, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 6. Going on a week now, you've been holding your support, and you're seeing that convergence of the 20 and the 50. If you can look in there, you can see the 20 is slightly, hold on, there we go. Slightly starting to break away from the 50 to the upside. So I got a CDP position on Tron right now, which is a collateralized debt position. It is 3x itself. So Grand Rising, Miss Flowers, how we doing? Peace, beloved. Basic attention token. I'm gonna tell y'all the ones that y'all probably not hearing about that y'all should be taking paying attention to. Number one is the bull token, right? Let me talk about the bull token. I think I shared the bull token when it was around $3,000. Right now it's $5,400. This is the token that you can grab, holding your wallet, that moves 3 times the amount of Bitcoin. So right now with Bitcoin, I mean, when Bitcoin was, let's do the let's do it real quick. Let's see how this works. BTC USD, right? So go back and we look at Bitcoin. We'll say right here. Now the charts are similar, right? They just move differently. So right here, Bitcoin was trading around $10,000, right? This was September 2020. My fault, IG. Right here, trading at $10,100. September 8th, 2020. If we go back to our other chart, which is the bull token, on that same date, September 8th. Hold on, where is it? There it is. I don't know why it keeps missing. Bull, there we go. September 8th, you were trading at roughly $2,500. Remember, this is a 3x leverage token. And moves coming in the game, right? This is just my personal opinion. If I was coming in the game and I wanted to buy one whole Bitcoin right now because I was fortunate enough to have 2 bull tokens versus 1 Bitcoin token. Just my personal opinion. Just my personal opinion. Same thing with ETH token. For those that are part of my private group, right? We looked at ETH token when it was trading parallel to the actual Ethereum token. And I think on 3, where was it? I think it was around this area when it was around 312. It's between ETH bull. That was around 3. Yeah, that was around this area right here. It was trading between 334, 340, 334 and 340, right? That was October 8th. Maybe I gave the call a little bit earlier than that. October 8th, right? If we look at the ETH bull on the same date, right? ETH bull. And you can actually get these off of the your Trust wallet too, for those that got the Android version. So ETH bull trading even cheaper, between 325, between 308 and 330, and then between 311 and 360, right? On the same dates. They were parallel at $300. Now Ethereum is trading at what? $400, while Ethereum bull is trading at $500, almost $114 premium. Almost a 14 metrics Discord. I don't know if anybody's tuning in on IG that's really part of the Discord group, but we really called this token at about $80 back here. And we called the Bitcoin bull at about $900. So if we go back and we look at the Bitcoin bull, right? Now I think I put it on my page on Instagram, but like I said, if you're not part and partial to the information and understand what it's talking about, it's kind of like it's useless. So where was we at? Around right here, around $900 when I first told him about the Bitcoin bull token. $900 is $5,400. And that was just in March. So how many bull tokens because you were bought in March for $900 that are now sitting at 5,400, right? Yeah, so with the Discord group, you get 3 videos a week, 1 live video. But I do as many as I want. Sometimes I go live more than once, but guaranteed you're gonna get 3 videos a week, 1 live video, chart analysis that I create myself and post in the group, as well as a storyboard where we post the most updated stories. There's a very helpful community in there, as well as a voice chat where we get on, you know, every couple of mornings and, you know, chop it up for the AM. And anybody can get in the voice chat if you got questions or ask somebody that's currently in the group. All different age groups from 18. I think the youngest was like 17. He just turned 18, up to about 40 some odd years, maybe. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in right now for this early watching show of Coffee and Crypto. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end this here in about a couple more minutes. Let me live. I need to learn how to operate this. Definitely reach out if you need help. Divergence. Yep, we got people answering over here on Facebook as well. We've been live for 1:44. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I always catch these 44s. We've been live for 1:44 on Facebook, 1:46 on YouTube. So yeah, we've been live for a while, fam. I think it's time to pack it up. No doubt. No doubt. For those that wish to send any type of donation just for the information, any type of appreciation, you can hit my DM. I do accept Cash App and cryptocurrency, either or, up to the individual. Any closing questions or comments, though, about anything we went over? I'm doing this like it's an actual class. My weed. Any questions or comments? Life for Pedro. Life Photo Pedro. I got you. I got you. Don't even trip, bro. I got you. Life Photo Pedro. You coming from Portugal. I got you. Don't worry about that. Y'all can ask questions if y'all got them. For anyone that's tuning in, y'all can ask questions if you got them. If not, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I'm going to go ahead and end this. Try to get the rest of my day started. 44 years young. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's a very special number. Brother Vern, what's going on? Peace. The bull coin right now, the Chatty Mac. 5,400 for the bull token, 54.56 to be exact. SMA or EMA? I prefer SMA. Recommendations for what? For what? Recommendations for what? How much for classes? Hit my hit the link in my bio, scroll down to the bottom, hit the Inquirer and send me an email. I'll send you a list of different services. All my classes are recorded, and you do get a recording of the class after you're done. Shalom. Just make sure I get all the questions and comments before I wrap it up. Yo, thank y'all for the love. I appreciate that. I appreciate y'all showing all the love right now. So yeah, just get in tune, family. I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Until the next one, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I love y'all. Gone. Yeah, tap into my go follow me on IG, Chicago Crypto Block Bully on IG, underscores between each word, Chicago Crypto Block Bully. Follow me on IG and hit my DM. Hit my DM. Link to my class. Oh, okay. The link's on Instagram. My fault, Facebook. The link is actually on Instagram. For those that are interested on Facebook, all you got to do is hit my inbox with your email, and I'll send you the email. I'll send you the email. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, family. Peace, power, and prosperity. I'm gone.